We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Do remember that tomorrow night, Saturday, November 23, it's all about the big people party of the year. Look and listen.
Yo, you see more that's saying a different stroke. Negro. Make sure that you know it goes. It's a message. Retro. Let's go.
So, the special guest at Different Strokes will be the one and only Lady G. Don't miss it. In today's journey, we are still heading towards Birmingham. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, let me take a little time out to say thanks to Michelle and Sir Horace. Thank you. No. Errol and Veronica. Thank you. No. Miss you and your family. Thank you. No. Casey, Stacy, Leon, the mother of my brother's 7 children. Enough respect. And if you know your name call, enough respect. But everyone who came out in the snow to ensure that my brother, our friend, our uncle, our nephew, our cousin, our grandson, for all of you who came out to ensure that he got a good send-off. Thanks again. Enough respect. In the news today, on Monday evening, November 18, about some minutes after 7 o'clock, a 53-year-old teacher, she's living in the 7 West area of Greater Portmore. She parked and securely locked up her blue 2022 Toyota RAV4 in front of her home and went to sleep. When she got up early the next morning and made checks, the RAV4 was missing. Hoodlums thief it. As a result, a report was made to the police. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon that same day, the police they received certain intelligence. As a result, they went into a bushy area along Grange Lane in Portmore where the RAV4 that the Hoodlums thief earlier in the night. It was recovered. No one was arrested, but investigations are continuing. Intelligencers, big up on yourself, and Portmore police, job well done. In this next report, detectives in Portmore, they have arrested and charged a guy named Rickeen Clayton, but he's popularly known as Keen. Keen is 22 years old and he's living at East Bay Drive in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. Keen, he has been charged for possession of access device and conspiracy with persons unknown. Reports are that Tuesday afternoon, November 19, shortly after 12 midday, Keen and other persons, they were picked up in a police operation in Portmore and they were brought to the Greater Portmore police station. Keen, he was interviewed by the police and his cell phone checked. The phone was found to contain several images of debit and credit cards in different names of persons, both locally and abroad. As a result, Keen, he was arrested and charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, detectives in Senton, they have arrested and charged 2 alleged breakers. In the first incident, the management of the TPD Information Office at Main Street in Ocho Rios, they securely locked it up Friday afternoon, November 1, and left for the weekend. When they returned to reopen it early Monday morning, November 4, they realized that it was broken into. A hoodlum named Miguel Williams, also known as Indian. He is 47 years old and he's living at Swamp District in the Monique area. Indian, he had broken into the office by prying out the extractor fan to the back of the office. This left a hole through which Indian he entered the office and he thieved an Aquaria water cooler with a 5-gallon water bottle, 3 black office chairs, 1 white folding plastic table and 1 white folding plastic chair. We are told that the total value of the items that were stolen is a little bit under 200,000 Jamaican dollars. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigations, and intelligence was received. As a result, Indian he was picked up by the police. When he was questioned, we are told that Indian he confessed to the police that he was the hoodlum who broke into the office and thieved the stuffs. Indian he also took the police to a location where all the items that were stolen were recovered. As a result, he was charged, so he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next breaking, early Friday morning, November 8th, about 6 o'clock, a vet in his early 40s, he securely locked up his apartment at Bonham Hill Villas in the exchange area of Ocho Rios and went on the road. When he returned about half an hour later, he realized that his apartment it was ransacked and most of his personal items were scattered on the floor. The man he made further checks and he saw a thieving boy known as Javi in his apartment hiding behind his dining table. The man made an alarm and thieving Javi he attacked him with a screwdriver. The man he managed to elude being hurt and thieving Javi he ran through the front door and made good his escape in the area. We are told that further checks were made, but it was realized that nothing was stolen. We are also learning that Javi he had entered the apartment by climbing over the front balcony and force opening the balcony door. The police they were informed and they hunt and they found thieving Javi. His correct name is Javier Amos. He's 28 years old and he's living at Bonham Heights in the exchange area. Javi he was charged, so he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next report, listen me now. 2 illegal guns were seized by the St. James police yesterday, and in a subsequent video, I'm going to be sharing some exclusive information with you as it relates to why these illegal guns were in the area. Yesterday morning, Thursday, November 21, at minutes after 11 o'clock, a team of police officers acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at Hurlock District in St. James. During a search, 1 Colt AR-15 rifle with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 25 5.56 cartridges and a 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 12 9mm rounds, were found in 2 bags in bushes at the back of the premises. No arrest was made, but intelligencers, big up on yourself, and St. James Police, job well done. But like I said, I'm going to be giving you some exclusive information as to what these guns were doing in the area. You're not going to want to miss it. In this next report, detectives in Portmore, they are carrying out an investigation to ascertain how a man died. His name is Stanley Lynch. Next month, on December 4, Stanley he would be celebrating his 71st birthday. He lived at Henry Morgan Drive in the Hellshire Heights area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. On Monday, November 18, a missing persons report was made to the police. Our information is that Mr. Lynch he had not been seen since Thursday morning, October 31, about some minutes to 10 o'clock. On Wednesday morning, November 20, about 9:30, residents they stumbled upon the dismembered and decomposed body of Mr. Lynch in the Hellshire Park sewage plant. Mr. Lynch he was seen lying face down in the water. We are told that the bottom half of his body and his upper limbs were missing. Some of his body parts were found at a separate section of the water. The body and limbs were removed by firefighters from the Waterford fire station. Like I said before, an investigation is being done to ascertain how Mr. Lynch died. Sad indeed. This next incident, it took place Wednesday afternoon, November 20, about some minutes to 2 o'clock. It took place at Daddy Lane in the Bushy Park area of Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that a male named Kirk Stephenson, but he was popularly known as Bopi. He celebrated his 40th birthday earlier this month on November 3. Bopi, he was standing at the front of his house with other family members when a silver Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. A hoodlum jumped out of the back of the right passenger seat with a gun in his hand and opened gunfire, hitting Bopi right there in front of his family members. The hoodlum, he then jumped back into the car and he and his cronies, they made good their escape. Bopi, he received gunshot wounds to his upper body and he was rushed by residents to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD on arrival. When the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. In this next report, last night, November 21, about 7 o'clock, residents in the Captureland, Parrytown area of Ocho Rios in the parish of St. Ann, they heard gunshots being fired. When the smoke was clear, they went and they made checks. A guy named Jermaine Logan, he was popularly known as Oney or Scrapehead. He was 32 years old. Scrapehead, he was found lying on his back along the roadway in a pool of blood. The police, they were called, and when they inspected Scrapehead, he had received gunshot wounds to his head and his abdomen. Scrapehead, he died on the spot. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Now, before I give you the final report for today, we are learning that 2 guys were shot and killed at Maras Lane in the Hartford area of Westmoreland this afternoon. I am doing some digging and will be updating this report in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. In the final report for today, this one took place yesterday morning, Thursday, November 21, about 9:30. It took place along the Flamingo Beach main road in Falmouth in the parish of Trelawny. We are learning that a mechanic, his name is Ricardo Parkinson, but he was popularly known as Blacks. Blacks was 41 years old and he was living at Commons in the Saltmarsh area of Trelawny. About 7 o'clock yesterday morning, Blacks, he left his home driving his black 1994 Honda Civic motor car. About 9:30, gunshots were heard being fired along the Flamingo Beach main road. When the shooting subsided, residents, they went and made checks. Blacks, he was seen lying on his back in the front of his Honda Civic motor car in a pool of blood. As a result, the police were informed. The police, they went on the scene, and when they inspected Blacks, he had received gunshot wounds to his upper body. He died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, for tell a friend, for tell a friend. about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them